Hello, welcome on in everyone. How are you all doing today? Happy Monday, happy Pokey Monday. This is an exciting Monday for me. This is something I've been kind of like teasing for y'all and looking forward to for a little bit. We're going to be doing a speed run. We've been doing a speed run forever. Of a new game. Well, new to me speed running it. It's an old game because I only speed run games that came out before 2005. But we're gonna be running Pokemon Yellow, which is actually like a very important game to me in terms of like my childhood. It's the first video game I ever owned, and so it's like very sentimental, very nostalgic for me. I've been looking at speed runs and digging into like the beginner route and playing around, and I did the run a couple times without timing it, just kind of walking through the route and getting familiar with it and like making notes to like things I'm gonna forget. I haven't done that in a hot minute, like maybe like 2 weeks. So we're rusty already and we haven't even done a run yet. But I want to time it today and just see like what happens, and then maybe next week we can do it again and see if we're faster, or we can keep doing that until we get tired of going faster, which is how I feel like the speedrun MO is. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the vibe. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Like I said, I haven't timed how long this takes. I'm hoping it'll be around 3 hours. Maybe. Hopefully less than 4 hours. That's the goal. I really don't want it to be like super long because I do have places to be. But we may as well just like dive right in and get started. So let's go ahead and switch on over to, oh gosh, where to go? Oh, thank you. Ta-da! Guys, it's Pokemon Yellow. It's the yellow version. It's the best version because it's the one where you get a Pikachu and he follows you around. You can talk to him. It's super cute. The fun thing is that we're actually not going to use Pikachu like at all in this run. I saw a run of this at GDQ, and it was very cool, and it made me be like, wow, I want to do this. This looks fun. And this all fits in with my theme of like the year of Pokemon, which is basically I want to see what it's like to be good at Pokemon. So we're going to try speedrunning and get a sense of things like damage range and intuition for that and all that good stuff. And also just like playing with RNG and getting familiar with Gen 1. I feel like Gen 1's a fun gen. Like it's especially yellow. Like I feel like red and green were pretty like jank, but like once they like were like blue and yellow, like they were like polishing it up. It was like the little opening cutscene, super cute. This is when I first like got this ROM and like booted up. I was like, oh my god, this is so nostalgic. It's Pokemon. It's Pokemon Yellow. Okay, so the first thing we have to do actually is clear our save. So let's do that. This is all the stuff you have to do, all the craft you have to do ahead of time to ensure that you're not like cheating. I don't know how to display input. That was something I was looking into. I wonder if there is like an input display option like BizHawk has. I don't know. Worst case, I don't think anyone's going to dispute. One, I don't think we're going to submit this run. Two, if anyone disputes it, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be like such a godlike run. It's like, wow, like who's this newbie out of nowhere doing a first run and getting this crazy time? So I think it'll be okay to figure out inputs later. This is just sort of a test run, see what happens. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we cleared our save. Now we have to reset to show that we're using the right emulator because load times matter. So we're doing that. And then we're going to set some options, and then we're going to hit go on live splits. And I'm going to have to manually split because I don't know if there's an auto splitter for this. And I also don't know what like standard splits are, so I kind of just set fast, animations off, set mode. Okay. We ready? Do you want to play the game? We're gonna do no reset. We're just gonna. Honestly, the thing I'm most scared of is that we're going to like mess up somewhere and just like kill the run. But we're gonna give it our best shot. So, without further ado, let's 3, 2, 1, and go. It's gonna be so chaotic. Like I said, I've done maybe like 2 or 3 runs, and a lot of them I like took breaks in the middle because I was like, oh, like I'm gonna make some dinner. Whoops. Whatever. That's already a mistake. It's fine. An extra frame every time our free time save for next time. The extra frames every time my name is displayed. Okay, so step 1. So I have my notes here of the route. Cool. First thing we do is get harassed by Oak. So we try to leave. We're gonna meet a little Pikachu. We're gonna meet a friend. There's a lot of button mashing. But hopefully since Pokemon has a lot of just like animations and downtime, be able to like pay attention to like all of this cruft. Like the live splits and looking ahead at the route and all that good stuff. Okay. So the first thing we do is leave Pallet Town, then we fight our rival. I probably should have just reset when I accidentally hit 2 A's, but whatever. Oop. Nailed it. We got a Pikachu. We actually don't nickname the Pikachu. And then we fight. Okay. We fight our rival. This is like... I did 0 prep work. I was literally like scrambling to make a layout right before stream because I'm a professional. I was like, oh crap, like I meant to go live like 10 minutes ago. Whoops. Oopsie. Cool. So, this match actually we might lose, but we might win. So it depends on how this Eevee behaves. Nice. Yeah, and actually if you win or lose it doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but like, you can keep going on the run if you lose, which is nice. There's also a lot of like variables in this run that I'm kind of concerned about. Like, there's different IV, like, or different natures of your main Pokemon that you use. Or not, yeah, I don't know if it's natures, but it's like the stats for the Nidoran. Spoiler alert, it's Nidoran. And I only have notes for like one of them that's valid, so I don't know like how to I figure we're gonna learn just by doing here. It's good RNG. Alicia, hello, welcome on in. Long time no see indeed. How are you doing? We are playing Pokemon Yellow, which is fun. We're trying to play it all in one sitting. Trying to go fast. So we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to like try doing a Pokemon speedrun. Totally new to this. Have not practiced this. It's my first time like timing it. So we'll see how it goes. But how are you doing? Happy Poke Monday. Oh yeah. Then we leave, then we deliver the parcel, and then we can come back and buy stuff. So I have notes on like the route here. But I anticipate a lot of mistakes will be made. So we want to avoid grass because Pokemon battles are slow and boring. I have blocked out... I'm hoping this will take me between 3 and 4 hours. But I have no idea how long it's gonna take. Yeah? It's very exciting. Congrats on coming to the best coast. So I actually want to stand behind Oak here for reasons. So we deliver the parcel. because this makes the arrival animation like faster when he's walking in and out of the room because there's less space on the screen. Blah 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 blah. Pokedex. There's also a lot of like RNG manipulations in this run that I'm just not gonna do. There's only one that's like hard required. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, for the speedrun, I'll just run at 300%. I'm sure that'll be allowed and fine. I don't know if you ever played Pokemon Yellow, but this was my first video game ever as a kid. It was very nostalgic. So when they ran Pokemon Yellow at GDQ, and I was just like, oh, I forgot that I loved this game, and this game's very meaningful to me. This is great art. Oh, I spoke too soon. I think it's like a 1 in 10 chance to find a Pokemon in the grass here. We can't buy repels yet, so we're just stuck with that. So we're gonna go shopping now, very important. To buy all the supplies we need as a young adventurer. Oh yeah? Blue's classic. That's a classic one. Okay, we're gonna buy 5 Pokeballs. And 7 potions. As much as we can afford. And we're gonna leave. It's gonna be so slow. The interesting thing though is I feel like I don't know how much room there is for time save. Cause like there's not a lot of like movement tech, I guess, compared to like Minish Cap as another game that I have run, or like Super Princess Peach is like all movement. There's a lot. I feel like Pokemon speedruns and like RPG speedruns in general are much more about like planning and like reacting to RNG. Just like, oh, like something happened, you have to keep going, keep the run alive. Alright, now's the only RNG manip I'm going to be doing this run. Let's see if I remember how to do it. So we're gonna do this. If we do this right, we're going to get a Nidoran male. Oh, let's go, first try! Wait, did it work? Is it correct? Let's go, first try! That's like the only thing I've practiced. Oh my gosh, my heart. Also, yeah, oh, that's rude. As a reminder, we are doing a charity event this month, for, Trans Lifeline to celebrate my 2 years of streaming. There we go. I'm like nervous. My heart's like racing. It's like, oh my god, we did it. We got the Nidoran. Okay. Hopefully it's the right IVs. So we're gonna fight this guy. Yes, so, here's the spiel. For the month of April, to celebrate 2 years of streaming, I'm going to be raising money for Trans Lifeline. So all bits, subs, donations, all that good stuff is going to go directly there. Leer, and then tackle. And yeah, if we hit some different milestones, there'll be some fun incentives, so be sure to check those out as well. Yeah, honestly, I have to, like, I'm just working on, like, memorizing the route right now. Why am I so weak? This doesn't look good. This doesn't bode well for me. 23 doesn't look good for me. I may actually want to reset back to the save and quit. I want 22 to 26. Or, I don't know what the other... That's the thing, is, like, I only know, like, what one good Nido looks like. Shoot, I actually don't know if this is a good Nido or not. 23, 25? Oh god. Shoot, I don't have the thing to look up. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now. 23? Okay, so we can't check until we get to 30. Or until we get to level 9. Okay, that was 2 Leers. This doesn't look like a very good Nita though. I think we're struggling, so I'm not happy. We may have to reset. I don't know how much is RNG for the Nitto manipulation to get like the right one, but I don't like this. We won't know until we hit level 9 if this is good or not. Okay. And we'll have to reset, and then it'll be very sad. Well, not reset, but we're gonna go back to the Nitto manip and do it again. We'll skip the intro. Like I said, I want to kind of do like a no, oh, we're gonna catch this Pidgey also. I want to do like a no reset kind of run. Unless we get super far and then die. Alright, there's our Pidgey. We need the Pidgey to be able to fly later. Okay, we're good on health. So let's fight this guy. Okay. I'm like nervous. It's like this is not that high stakes. We have 0, like we're not trying to beat any time. Are we gonna Leer then Horn attack this guy? I'm trying not to die. And once we hit level 9, we'll know if we have to reset or not. At level 9, if our HP is 30, then we reset. If it's 29, we're good. Good! Okay, we're good. Let's go! Okay. See, we're learning. We're gonna Leer, and if they harden, we're gonna Leer again. Alright, otherwise we're going to attack. Should make a note that, I'll make a note later, that 23 to 29 is okay. This is so scary. It's so much luck. I should probably heal. I don't know what the rules are. Skip third trainer, skip item, catch Pidgey. Run. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Put this guy on purpose. Yep, and then there's one more guy. I have not seen the Tetris movie. I thought, when I first saw the trailer for the Tetris movie, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a bit. And then I was like, wait, this movie's actually real? I heard that the D&D movie is really good. I kind of want to watch that at some point. And I've heard the Mario movie is mid. So in terms of movies based on games, this is my hearsay. I've not seen any of these movies, so my reviews are not accurate. Take it with a grain of salt. Hope I have enough horn attacks. I wasn't counting. I'm gonna tackle to try to save. So yeah, there's a lot of like preserving PP here, which is stressful because I don't know what the right counts are. But yeah, because I feel like there's so many like movies and shows like based on games recently, and like the hot thing, that when I saw the Tetris trailer, I was like, oh, like this is a bit like someone's doing a parody of the fact that we're making movies out of video games. Like, who would make a movie out of Tetris? That's silly. And then I watched the trailer and I was like, oh no, this is actually a movie. Which is pretty funny. Okay, we're gonna go straight to Brock. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I'm really excited to see it. Whoop. Oh, sorry, I meant to toss both. My menuing's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna also save. I'm gonna save very frequently. Listen, I am a film nerd, which means that I only watch prestige cinema. And I've been binge watching Love is Blind recently, so great show. Okay, this guy we're gonna Leer, then swap Leer and Horn Attack for Mondo fast moveness, and then run Horn Attack. Hope for the best. I'm gonna save like very frequently, basically at every checkpoint I have. I also forgot to split. I forgot to split. Oh god, what's my hotkey? I don't know what the hotkey is. Okay, Leer. Oh my god, you know what? We're just not gonna split. It's fine. No splits. Oh, rude. It's scary, I don't like that. We may die. Yeah. Prestige cinema! Yeah, we can't afford to keep going from there, because we don't want to go to the Pokemon Center. We should have healed instead of trying to go straight for it. Luckily, we're all healed, ready to roll. Here we go. We can split it, Brock. Alright, we're gonna Leer and Horn Attack. Try again. Take two. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I think actually that was supposed to happen. It's fine. Alright, Sandshrew, we're gonna Leer twice and then Horn Attack twice. We're beating up kids for money! Joe, welcome on in. Oh god. I'm so stressed and like the stakes could not be lower. Like, it's a first run. It's only time saves from here. I'm just like, ah! We're doing our best. But how are you doing? Happy Poke Monday. Oh god, please don't die. Okay, we're good. And I'm gonna heal again before Brock, obviously. We're trying to beat all of Pokemon Yellow in one night, in one sitting. That's the plan. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm guessing between 3 and 4 hours is the play. We're also going to save very frequently because I expect a lot of losing. What prestigious movie have I watched recently? Gosh, what have I watched recently? I finally saw Swiss Army Man a couple weeks ago, which was great. Great movie. I watched most of Baby Driver on the plane when I was flying back from undisclosed location. Double kick. See, double kick's great. The reason we fight this gym trainer is so we can level up to 12 and get the double kick. Because double kick does a lot of damage. And is super effective against rock, so we get to crush this. So the early part of the run is the most like stressful and dangerous and most likely to die. And luckily it becomes pretty smooth sailing once we hit Nugget Bridge. Okay. So obnoxious. Bind in Gen 1 is super obnoxious because it literally just freezes you. I don't know if we hit there twice or not. Okay, we have to stop attacking. I'm actually gonna... not heal. Healing is the worst thing you can do right now. Because Bide is broken. Hello. Oh god, please don't kill me. Oh god. This is fine. Oh, cool. Streamer is good. Streamer's good. Hello, Dudunin. Thank you for the good luck. That's very cool. One of the Daniels. Because I want to watch it because Everything Ever All at Once like swept the Oscars, and I was like, I gotta see like what else they've done besides the music video to turn down for what. Alright, let's try this again. We're fine. This is fine. I'm gonna remember to split after Brock also. Okay. I think the problem is that my Nidorann's not the same IVs that it's not the IVs it should be. But apparently it's not a garbage one. We're allowed to use it, but I just don't know what the rules are. So we're just gonna wing it. We're doing our best here. Okay, so that's Geodude down. Then we need to leer the Onyx twice. I have my notes in front of me. But yeah, we're trying a run. I've never done this before. I've walked through the route slowly and took notes and did the whole thing. That's rude. Okay, so we can do another leer. Oh yeah, Prestige Cinema. Like the turn down for what music video? So obnoxious. Okay, we're gonna... Oh god, please. 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 So, a realization I had the other day is that every actor and person in Hollywood, we're just talking about the concept of prestige cinema. Okay. We gotta wait until the bide goes through. Or maybe this will kill at this point. No. I'm so confused. Did the bide go through? No. Wait, doesn't bide go after 2 turns? Oh my god, guys, this is rough. This is rough. So we were talking about how I haven't seen any of the new movies based on games that have all been coming out recently. His twin brother owns a pizza joint. That's very cool. I had no idea. Oh my god, guys, this is so rough. I'm struggling. I just want to beat Brock. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. So my problem was I shouldn't have done the double kick. Well, I thought that the bide had gone through and failed. I wasn't hating on Tetris. I was saying that the Tetris movie, I thought it was a joke when I saw the trailer for it. I thought it was a bit. And it turns out it's real. But my other takes for movies I haven't seen is I heard the Dungeons & Dragons movie is good, and I heard that the Mario movie is mid. And that's Caroline's Cinema Corner. Okay, we're gonna leer, and we're not going to attack until we see the text Onyx and try to unleash its energy. Which is good because we're getting lots of leers in. Leer. Onyx unleashed its energy. Why did that take so long? Okay. Good lord. Double kick. We learned our lesson about bide from the Nuzlocke. Bide is a dangerous move. Or apparently we didn't learn our lesson because we keep attacking this Onyx when it's in the middle of a bide. Okay. Okay. Let's get ready to split. I don't know where the split happens. We're winging it. I'm gonna split there. Wow, I feel like that shouldn't have taken that long. No. You'd think that would be a winning strategy, but yeah, because it's a speedrun, we're trying to do as few Pokemon battles as possible. But you're right that fighting Brock 4 times definitely doesn't save us a lot of time. Alright, I'm gonna... okay. Well, that's the first gym done. Like I said, the first, like, chunk of the run is the most stressful and difficult. And after that, it becomes much easier. But I am going to save, like, basically at every checkpoint here. Like, constantly, because there's a lot of ways... What I'm most worried about is just, like, wandering into trainers that we're not supposed to fight. Because it's very easy to do, especially once we get to Rock Tunnel is going to be the worst part. But yeah, this is a very scuffed version of a Pokemon Yellow speedrun for your entertainment viewing pleasure. Hopefully, if we do this again next week, it'll be like massive time saves. Hopefully we'll get a better Nidoran next time also. I think the problem is our Nidoran's not very good. Or it's not the one that I practiced with. Horn attack. the Weedle and then try to tackle at the end if I can. I don't think that's a range for tackle, so I'm going to horn attack again. The good news about being a Nidoran is that we can't get poisoned because we're poison type, so that saves us a lot of heartbreak and difficulty. Okay. Next we're going to horn attack the Caterpie. Nolan's next film. What's Nolan's next film? I haven't heard of it. I feel like most of Nolan's films are... Oh, that nice crit. That's good. Crits in Gen 1 are super weird. They're based on your speed stat, so if you're really fast, you're more likely to crit, which is really bizarre. I saw Inside with Willem Dafoe. I haven't like seen a movie in a theater in a while, like a hot minute. Guys, it's Youngster Joey. It's Youngster Joey, guys. He said this is the guy who says I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear. I was skipping through the text, you might have missed it. I forgot to call it out. But this was the guy. Also, I like love the Rattata sprite in Gen 1. It's so cute, like in yellow. The man, the myth, the legend. It's you! Joey with the Rattata. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Okay, I'm gonna tackle. Yeah, Wrap and Bind in this gen are super obnoxious because they just eat your turns. I think I might heal after this. I think I'm a little low on health. Okay. Oh, the Oppenheimer movie. Guys, did you see the trailer for the Barbie movie, though? Speaking of Oppenheimer. So I think they come out on the same day. And I'm super excited for the Barbie movie. No joke. Okay. Horn attack and then double kick to kill if we can. Okay, or it'll die from horn attack. Good. Then Kakuna, we're gonna horn attack. I feel like I have a very specific taste in movies. And like, no shame. I feel like you gotta lean into it. But the Barbie movie just looks super fun. I hope that it lives up. Okay, we gotta be careful on our horn attack count here because we're gonna save them. So we're gonna tackle Caterpie to kill or double kick. It's faster. Because we only have like one horn attack left. We need to save it for the next guy. Or two. So I'm gonna double kick the Metapod. Not good. Not good. Not good. Maybe tackle. The problem is tackle is a 95% hit chance in the first like 3 gens. They upped it to 100 later. So obnoxious. I'm sorry, do you think that Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie is not going to be prestige cinema? Okay, one horn attack. This is so rough, guys. I'm struggling. And not even in the Pokemon way. Like, we're doing this so wrong. But the good news is that Nidoran's about to evolve. Like, have you watched the trailer for the Barbie movie, though? Like, it looks like a delight of a time. A delightful time. Alright. So, the reason that we use Nidoran male in this run instead of Pikachu is that Nidoran evolves into Nidoking super early. Which is very exciting. Because once you have a third, because yeah, you end up with like a third form Pokemon before the second gym. And then after that, we can just like absolutely destroy everything in our way. We don't have enough horn attacks. I don't know where they went. It's a struggle. We're gonna have to probably just leer the Metapod a bunch and then tackle and hope for good RNG. Like, I'm just gonna make sure that's lowered, defense is lowered as much as possible. Like, always minus, always negative. There's no string shot, or is it only no harden? Might only no harden. Around mid-30s. So, Nidoking evolves with Moonstone. And we're about to enter Mount Moon, which happens to have one very helpful item for us. This is rough. Luckily, we're about to hit a Pokemon Center. So, oh, nice crit. Bless. Okay. That was a great crit. That was very fortunate. So this is what I'm talking about like getting good at Pokemon or understanding like what's going on. It's like, okay, how can we make like a strategy here? So, everyone knows Pokemon Yellow's main gimmick is that we have a cute little Pikachu following us around the entire game, and we don't like that, so we're just gonna ditch him right now. And then he cries. I don't know if you guys... It has game audio, by the way. But it's like the saddest thing. Like, Pikachu just plays a little, like, voice clip, like, Pika! I'm just like, I'm sorry, little bud. I'm sorry. You're useless. We have so many other better Pokemon to grab. Yeah, no, Nidoking evolves from a Moonstone. So here we are in Mount Moon. So I'm gonna save. At this point in the run, you're supposed to do an RNG manipulation to avoid Pokemon encounters, but we're just gonna YOLO it. And hopefully one day I'll learn Moon Manip, and then we'll actually have some good RNG. Aw, Sandshrews so cute. I think the Sandshrew Gen 3 sprite, though, is probably the cutest. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go around the pillar. I have, like, my notes are so jank. Okay, cool, thank you. It's just like, go up right, avoid the last, then go around the pillar, no stairs. But this is what my tiny amount of practice is for. I am a heartless monster, you're right. It's funny because when I had Pokemon Yellow as a kid, this is actually how I played, was I caught a Nidoran, evolved it to Nidoking super early, ditched Pikachu, and then like stomped everything. Bo is afraid. Oh, you know what? I think I did see the trailer for that, and that looked pretty good. I'm gonna go right and pick up this rare candy. Then we're going to go up. I'm gonna skip that item. Yeah, the trailer, that looked pretty good. I don't know if it's a horror movie or like psychological thriller or something. It looked pretty spoopy. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna watch it, but it looked good. Like, I feel like I have a high respect for horror movies without actually wanting to watch them ever. Okay. Skip stairs. I'm gonna stay up high to avoid this last. So it's all about avoiding trainers right now. And if we were smart and knew the manip. Okay, we're gonna hug right to avoid this guy, this trainer. Then we're going to go left and pick up the Moonstone. Okay. Avoid this trainer. And then go up and to the left. Nope. Yeah, so many movies coming out right now. I feel like I have a really long like movie watch list. See, there's a Moonstone. Let's go. Then we take the stairs. Then we take these stairs. And then we're gonna go this way and avoid these rockets. Cool. Surrealist black comedy horror. Yeah, that sounds about right. It looked interesting. I will, I guess, see once it comes out and like reviews come in. I'll see like if I end up seeing it. Cause yeah, like I said, I have a high like respect for horror, but I'm not a fan of it personally. I'm pretty easily spooked as a just little wimp. I'm gonna save here before we fight this fossil maniac. Because we made it through Mount Moon. Almost. Oh, and then actually, it's time, clockwise, to evolve our Nidorino. So you get like a huge like IV boost when you evolve a Pokemon in general. Well, it depends on the Pokemon, but like I think Nidoking is just an absolute beast. Alright, time to fight this nerd. Beating up nerds for money, as Joe said. Or kids. Same thing. Alright, here's a cute little Grimer. We're gonna attack it. So now we're fully healed, which is nice. So horn attack. Twice to kill the Grimer. We're a full-size Nidoking. Then there's a Voltorb. I'm like just talking out loud because I'm just reading through the route and trying to make sure I don't lose track of where I am. Because it's just a lot of like memorizing like what to do at each turn. Yeah, level 16 and we're a Nidoking. Absolutely wild. Nice crit. Let's go. This should kill. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, it isn't. It is nerd, not Fossil Maniac. Doesn't matter which fossil we pick, we're not gonna ever turn it into a thing. And then we're going to fight Team Rocket. I also forgot to split at Enter Mount Moon, but we're gonna split after the Team Rocket fight. I may have, in retrospect, made too many splits. I also don't know what my skip split keyboard shortcut is, so it's very slow to skip a split. I miss auto splitters. Why doesn't every game have an auto splitter? That's the best feature of Minish Cap, honestly. So a fun feature of Pokemon Yellow is that they added Team Rocket, like Jesse and James, specifically, to the Team Rocket cast. So we get to fight them a couple random times throughout the run that I think are not included in Red and Blue. Yeah, if you're not familiar, Pokemon Yellow was kind of like a anime-inspired version of Red and Blue, Gen 1. One attack. Half. This will kill. Alright, and then I'm going to split on here. We did it! I don't know. I think Horn Attack is maybe fighting? No, that's not it. Double Kick's fighting. Alright, we're gonna go Cerulean. I don't know why it's not super effective. Another fun feature of Gen 1 is that there's no abilities. Abilities were introduced in Gen 3, which is wild. So there's Pokemon that typically you're like, like I can't use a ground move on this electric type, it has Levitate. Or like Coughing, or whatever. But there is no such thing as Levitate. Okay, oh. I know where I'm going. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pick up this Hidden Rare Candy, which is one of those things I always like knew about it as a kid. We had the guide, so I guess that makes sense. But it's fun, this is part of the route. I was like, yeah, I know exactly where this rare candy is. It's like the only rare candy I knew about. Okay, then we're going to fight the... Oh, I'm gonna save... And then we're gonna have a rival fight. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe... Coughing's poison. I feel like Horn Attack's probably a normal type, isn't it? I don't know. That's a good question. It might be the double kick that was not very effective. Also, that I was using at the end. Horn Attack. Big Fury Attack. Very rude. Kill. Then he's got a Sandshrew. I'm gonna horn attack twice, and then potentially tackle to kill. Because again, we're trying to preserve PP, so if we can tackle kill, we should. But since tackle is a 95% chance to hit, nice crit. We want to avoid using it if we can. And then double kick is super effective on little Rattata. Rattata's sprite is so cute. Look at him. Look at his little paws. Look at his adorable little peats. So small. Yeah. And then we're gonna double kick Eevee. Eevee's also very cute. This is also, I guess, the inspiration for like Let's Go Eevee. Is like, oh, like in Pokemon Yellow, because Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Yellow are both like Pokemon Yellow remakes. Or, you know what I mean. Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Yeah. I don't care. Smell you later. Alright. This is Nugget Bridge. So we're gonna split when we get the Nugget at the end of the Nugget Bridge. Remind me to do that. Caterpie, we're gonna horn attack. And then we're going to double kick to kill. Nice. We're getting so much XP, it's great. Now we're gonna horn attack the Weedle. Like keeping such close tabs on like where in the run I am, because I don't want to do the wrong move the wrong place. Alright. Nugget Bridge fight number 2. And partway through this bridge is, like, after this bridge basically is where the riskiest parts of the run are over. Because we're going to get a very cool move once we level up enough. Nice. Widow ran female. Absolutely destroy. Same. Okay. I don't think I need to heal yet. I think I'm okay on health. It's hard to tell. This is what we're figuring out. It's like, what does it mean to be like in a danger zone versus in a good spot? How much damage does everything do? So many cute little Rattata this early in the game. Absolutely annihilated. Very rude. The nice thing about double kick too is that it hits twice with only like 1 PP, so especially when it's super effective, like, it's just very helpful. Attack. So it's a good like closer. Because our horn attacks are like our main attack right now. Nice crits. Okay, now we're going to use those rare candies before we fight this person. And then we're going to teach Thrash on top of Tackle. Excellent. And now, smooth sailing. 45 God, I don't think we're supposed to be 45 minutes in at this time, but 45 minutes in and the run is now smooth sailing. Because we are now just going to abuse the heck out of this move. And the great thing about Thrash is it just like hurts. It hurts a dummy amount. The trick with Thrash as a move is you basically are locked into running Thrash for 3 turns in a row and then you're confused at the end. But the plus size at Thrash has a really high base attack. So if we play our cards right, we can just like kill, like destroy every trainer with the power of Thrash. I think it's like 3 to 5 or something turns of thrashing. But it is like wild how much damage it does. It basically just one-shots everything from here on out. Well, for a bit, and then we're gonna swap strats at some point. Maybe I should split. I'll split on getting the nugget. But then we have to do this one more fight. Make a monopoly, can't refuse. We're not doing glitches. This is a glitchless run. Glitchless any %. Pokemon Yellow is a super busted game. And I'm sure the glitched version of like, there's a couple like glitch speedruns. There's like pure any %, where you just corrupt your save and it just skips you to the end and marks your file as complete. Which is like a few minutes long as a run. And then there's some other ones. There's like all Pokemon where you do glitches to like get them all. So like what you're talking about with them getting the Mew. It's a fascinating game. I'd love to like go a little bit deeper on it. Alright, we're gonna get a little Charmander. And again, because I'm paranoid, now that we've completed Nugget Bridge, I'm going to save. You'll notice the in-game clock is also not very accurate. It's also the fact that we reset a bunch. Doesn't help, but like, yeah, the in-game clock is not accurate to our real time, which is why we have live splits going. I'm gonna fight a couple more guys here. So we're actually gonna double kick this guy instead of thrashing him, but this should be enough to kill. Nice crit. Bless. I think there's something weird with the crit math in Gen 1 also, where like a crit doesn't take like super effectiveness into consideration. Okay, her. Yeah, oh my gosh, the infinite rare so that was like what I did as a kid. I don't know how I found out about it, but I basically, yeah, like deposited Pikachu in the PC, got myself a Nidoking, infinite rare candy glitched, and then just had a level 100 Nidoking that I just stomped everything in my path. It was great. It was like, so when I saw the GDQ run, I was like, oh, like the strategy is to just ditch Pikachu and feint everything with a Nidoking. I was like, oh, like that sounds real relatable. Fight this guy. I feel like my notes are helpful in just remembering like, oh yeah, I can like line myself up with this tree. It's like little reminders of like what to do. But yeah, the great thing with Thrash is that it basically attacks like 3 turns in a row without using 3 PP. So you get to just thrash everything, right? It's great. I can definitely see why this is like, and the thing is Nidoking also like has a super wide moveset, so it can learn a lot of different moves, as we'll see in the run. So it's really, like, it's very clear like why this is the Pokemon of choice. Like it can learn like Thunder and Bubble Beam and yeah. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get there. There is a strategy. Oh my gosh, guys, the Oddish is shiny. That's so cool. What do we do? Thrash the Oddish. It's a joke because there are no shinies in Gen 1, but that's what the shiny Oddish sprite looks like in other games. It's a fun bit. It's a bit I'm gonna do for every Oddish, by the way. Oh my god, guys, that Oddish is shiny. I'm gonna do it for every single Oddish that we see in this entire run. And eventually you guys will laugh. So one of the main reasons we ditched Pikachu before Mount Moon is because it's the most convenient Pokemon. It's the first Pokemon Center we get to that we actually want to take. And it means that when we have this cutscene in the original, like if you have Pikachu with you, there's like a whole extra like 30-second shenanigans of the Pikachu like running around like freaking out, being like, what's going on? This is a Pokemon person. It's a whole thing. So you save a bunch of time just by not having Pikachu in your party at all. Yeehaw! No, I don't care about your Pokemon collection. Cool. cool. So we got an SSN ticket. Very cool. Yeah, the fun thing about Pokemon speedruns is that you're not really playing the way... Believe it or not, you're not playing the way that the game is intended to be played. And you're definitely cheesing a lot of things. So, like... Yeah, like running a ground type against Lorelei is questionable, but we're just gonna exploit all the features of the game. Alright, we're going to heal at the center before the Misty fight. Ba ba bow. Then we're going to go to the gym. I don't know the gym. I'm gonna fight this random lady, this lass. So the situation is that Joe hangs out here a lot. He is a very dedicated mod and loyal fan of the channel and absolute iconic. As a result, he has a lot of channel points, and he redeemed for a crochet thing, I believe, like 3 times. I'm trying to remember. And I was like, that's too many. So I started upping the price specifically for Joe. Speaking of which, Joe, it's time for your Streamly daily reminder that someone redeemed Crochet Joe something for you. You should figure out what you want. It could be anything. No pressure, but I'm gonna say it every single stream. What's your policy on Pokemon? I don't know. I'm vibing. So Misty is a fight that we can just lose by bad luck. So the guide says like, yeah, save and then thrash and pray. I'm like, alright. So we thrash and pray. Yeah, so every time someone redeems Crochet Joe something, the price goes up. She eats away. It's fine. You could also, in theory, re-gift it, if you were so inclined. Oof, oof! Alright, and there's Misty. Yeah, I feel like you can get, like, just crit screwed over here with bad luck. You're right. You're right, I'm a terrible... listen, I don't control it. It's just inflation. I can't control the prices. It's out of my hands. Alright, so now we're going to fight a robber. Save the day. These people were robbed. It was very sad by this guy who's just chilling. I'm an innocent bystander. I love that the robber didn't even try to flee the scene of the crime. He was just hanging out in the backyard. Incredible. And we're going to use our old favorite. It's only, how dare you? You don't know. You don't know my stream situation. I'm going to... It's drowsy. What does this narrator know about my life? Yay! We got a TM for something good. I forget what it is. I think it's Dig. You gotta go? Well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the good vibes. Have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your week. And yeah, definitely tell me how the movie is. Always, always. So we're on our way to Vermilion. And along the way, we're going to pick up a corner store. Right here. And we're going to go down. Oh, we did. I think we did the timing right there where we skipped a little jingle because we picked it up fast enough. So because this is a game for the Game Boy Color, the sound channels are kind of wonky. And sometimes, like... Oh, wait, we'll walk straight down. Here. And hug left to avoid this guy. And then we gotta fight this couple. So because there's limited number of channels in the Game Boy Color for like audio, sometimes if some audio is playing, like I think it was maybe the screen transition or something happened there. I'm not an expert on the glitches here. Something happened, and so the little sound jingle for picking up an item didn't play. And that actually saves time, which is wild. And what's funny is actually a very similar glitch, not similar, but like related, happens in Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond speedruns. If you turn off game sound effects, the little jingle doesn't play, and it just like skips the text, like it just saves time, which is wild that that's so tightly coupled. Like there's no way that makes sense. This guy. But apparently that's just how it is. And then, you guessed it, we're gonna thrash the Spearow. Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond were like super busted when they came out though. I think they've been been patched since then, I don't know. Cool. Alright. Then we're in Vermilion, very exciting. Wait, this is not the direction. I know the layout. So we're gonna do a little bit more shopping. And we're going to get rid of some useless junk. Such as this TM. And this nugget. And then we're going to buy some repels. I know, so sad. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of murder of Rattata and Raticate in this run. I don't know if you're familiar also, there's like a fan theory that Ash kills the rivals, Rattata or Raticate at some point. Leomon, welcome on in. We're actually not doing a Nuzlocke, we're doing a speed run, which is different. It's different content. But the theory is that during the game, right, like your rival has a Raticate, and then once you get to Lavender Town, he stops having it, and he's just like, oh, like, why are you here? Your Pokemon's not dead. Okay, so we're going to first teach Dig to Charmander. Then we're going to teach Bubble Beam to Niddo. And then we're going to save. Thank you for the shout out as well. Okay, so let's see. Dig to Charmander, Bubble Beam to Niddo. Ready to go. Time for rival fight. You're into Minecraft? Let's go. I've never played Minecraft. I feel like I would like it, but I've just never got around to it. I feel like I would spend a lot of time on it. Like, given how much time I've spent in Animal Crossing, which is like less sandboxy Minecraft. First, we're gonna Horn Attack the Spearow. Because we won the rival fight, he has a Flareon. If you lose the rival fight, he has a Vaporeon instead at the beginning of the game. Bubble Beam, apparently. Because it's enough to kill, I guess, and we're trying to preserve PP. It's like fun because I'm reading the route and I'm kind of trying to like guess why. It's like, I guess Bubble Beam, we don't use it very much and it's enough to kill, so we may as well use it. And then we swap Bubble Beam with Double Kick and run Double Kick. And that's the rival fight. Just a seasick old man. Smell you later. Alright, then we're going to help this old man by rubbing his back. Rub, 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 rub. And heal him. Alright. Your cousin stole your yellow version? That's so sad. Alright, third room from the right, we're gonna do a fight. Yellow was my first video game, which is very, very nostalgic for me. gonna fight this guy. Ooh, that's so cool. Very pog. Aww. Thrash. When I was a kid, to spite my older sibling, I sold my copy of Pokemon Ruby to my friend's older brother for like $1, and then my older sibling ratted on me, and my parents yelled at me, and they had to give it back. Yeah, I got it back eventually, but then I lost it again. Like, I don't know where my copy of Ruby is anymore. That's just gone. Okay, we gotta avoid this last up here, so we gotta be careful. Alright, now we can exit. We're gonna split on exiting. But yeah, Pokemon Yellow is a super nostalgic game for me. So, I thought it'd be fun to try a speedrun. And the good news is that we're past, like, the difficult part. I'm gonna split here. The early game is really risky. We basically had to fight Brock like 4 times because we kept dying. But luckily we're past that. We're now at the part that's pretty chill. How are you doing? Happy Poke Monday. Such a long cutscene there. Alright. Now time for some really cool menuing. You guys are excited for that content. I'm gonna walk here, then we're going to go here. We're going to heal until we're at 41 plus HP. Perfect. Then we're going to swap the fossil with the repel. Then we're going to teach cut to Charmander. Over Scratch. Then we're going to rare candy, Nido. Then we're going to cut the tree. Menuing. Then I'm going to save. And then I'm going to see, I should have this pulled up somewhere. Try to stream every weekend, let's go. Very cool. Okay. I believe it's, hold on, let me take a look at the layout again. There's a map here somewhere, like how to do it. Oh, here it is, better cans. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, hold on. Oh god. This is the part that's slow, but it's fine. Okay. This one, then we check this one, then we check this one, then we check this one, and then this one. God, this is terrible luck. Then we check this one. It's like totally RNG, like where it is. We check this one, and so it's gotta be this one. And then we have to just hope that this one worked. Perfect. Good god. Okay. Then we fight Surge. So it's just totally RNG, like which of those cans is the first one. And then there's like a 75% chance that like the second one will work. It's the most heinous puzzle, honestly. Okay, cans. And we're going to fight Surge in the coolest way, which is we're gonna just thrash. Ooh! Woo! Woo! That looks scary. I don't know what that would have done to me, but I probably would have been fine because poison resist fighting, but easy clap. Since Surge only has a Raichu. I guess just like in the anime. Cool. So Thunderbolt we're actually going to use. It's funny, most of these like TMs that we get from the gym leaders we actually end up using. Except for the first one from Brock. This way. Something annoying is that you do have to menu to use like TMs or HMs, which is kind of weird. I'm gonna talk to the chair of the Pokemon fan club. Yes. Yes. Warm, cuddly, spectacular rapture. Same. Cool, and we got a bike voucher. Now, if you guys remember, the last Pokemon Center we went to that we healed at was in Cerulean. So if we do some shenanigans, we can shortcut our way home. With the power of dig. So it drops at Cerulean, and then we get to pick up the bike. It's very cool. Okay. So get the bike. Then we're going to leave. Do a little bit more menuing. I'm going to swap the SS ticket with the bike. We're going to teach Thunderbolt to Nito. Over double kick. Shenanigans? I know, right? Imagine. And then we're going to use the bike and head over this way. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, it's this way. We didn't have cut before. That's why. Hope you guys like the bike theme, because we're going to be listening to it a lot. I'm going to take this opportunity to save. Then we're going to fight Alas. Ah, yes. She has some oddish. Did you get fetch in this? Oh, Farfetch? I have no idea. I think it is from a trade. I think it's an in-game trade. You get all the starters in yellow from just, like, random NPCs. Like, I remember getting Squirtle and being like, ah, yes. So like I mentioned before, Thrash has somewhere between 3 and 5 turns, like random, before it ends. So we're hoping here, this is some good luck for us, that we can kill her first 3 Pokemon pretty easily, but after the 4th one we're hoping we'll be able to just like knock out. Guys, these Oddish are shiny. Whoa. I did say I was gonna make that joke every time. Perfect, okay, so that's a 4-turn Thrash. So, easy clap, easy fight. I'm really glad I decided to like walk through the route a couple times before streaming it. Because I know like which trainers I'm supposed to fight and which ones I'm not supposed to fight. Which is really helpful information, and it would be really slow to have to like look this up constantly. Thrash the Bug Catcher. Again, Thrash is just his absolutely broken move. Just annihilates everything. Especially any trainer with 3 or less Pokemon, like, I think Thrash is generally the play. Alright, we're level 30 already. We're just XP grinding so hard on this guy. Nice crit. My bugs! Avoid this guy. Avoid her. That's not the right way. This is the way. Oh god, the next part's gonna be kind of rough. I'm a little frightened. This is Rock Tunnel, which I just like have not practiced. I'm really bad at. You're supposed to have Flash. I don't have Flash. So here we go. I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna save it like every opportunity here, because Rock Tunnel I mess up a lot in practice also. Oops. Bubble Beam with Cubone. Aw, look at Cubone, what a little guy. And then a Slowpoke, which conveniently we have Thunderbolt now. That's a nice easy kill. I do expect to mess up somewhere in Rock Tunnel. I didn't practice this at all. And there's a lot of just hidden trainers. Hug right. Up. Stairs. Left. Down. Left. I draw Pokemon. Perfect. I like made a note of like what the NPC says too when you talk to them, so I know like if I'm fighting the right one. Oh my god. One day I'll learn this. Thunderbolt. Gamer concentration over here. This is probably the part of the run I was most scared of. I don't come here often. Good. Because there's a lot of trainers we're like avoiding. So there's very like specific navigation we have to do. Guys, that Oddish is shiny. I did say I was gonna make that joke with every Oddish, but there's so many Oddish. Oh, it's a Bulbasaur. That's a cute little guy. That's a little guy. He looks very angry in this gen. Right. Up. Right. Use another repel. I'm actually gonna save at every repel spot. Because if you like use a repel and then save and quit, the game doesn't like save your repel. So you just are out of luck, which is a bummer. Okay. Repel. Up. Left. I wasn't supposed to fight them. This is why we save. And then use the repel. Okay. Let me see. So it's after the repel, it's up left stair is my note to myself, which is not super helpful. I expected to make mistakes in Rock Tunnel. Up left. I don't think I'm supposed to fight this guy either. Okay, hold on. I think I figured out where I'm supposed to go though. It's hard because it's the dark. I'm like guessing. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to fight this guy? Don't care often. Hug. Up left stair. No, I don't think I'm supposed to fight this guy. Hug wall, up right repel, up left stair. What does that mean? I do have a map somewhere I can pull up. Yeah, we don't do that. Where am I? Where in Rock Tunnel am I? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to go all the way up to the top. All the way to the right and all the way to the top. I'm just a fool. Okay, where to next? Okay, then down, hug a pillar top. Not like that. I expected Rock Tunnel to be a mess. Okay, we're figuring it out. We're learning. Big time save for next time. I also forgot to split on Surge. Classic. Okay. All the way to the right, all the way to the top. All the way to the left. Down. Then down. Hug the pillar. Right, and then take this staircase. Okay, and then not supposed to fight that guy either. Not being able to see is pretty inconvenient. I think I'm gonna save next time I hit that stair point. That's a good checkpoint. I really should have practiced Rock Tunnel. But come on, me practice? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That's not how we do things around here. Let's see. Down, hug, pillar, bottom pillar, top. Then we use a repel, so I'm gonna save here. Yeah, right? Practicing's for losers. The real trick is to just be bad at the game. Repel here. Repel, and then I do believe we fight. Ha 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 ha. We do fight this guy. Okay. Good lord. Okay. That's why I wrote down like what the NPC says. I'm like, okay, we want to fight the guy who goes ha ha ha. Bubble Beam. There's 3 Pokemon. Like I mentioned, Rock Tunnel was the part of the run I was most afraid of. After that, this will be fine. Also skip Split. Also skip Enter Rock Tunnel. Whoop. Nailed it. Okay. Left. Left, repel up. Right hiker, left upstairs. Okay. Left, down. Left, right, down. Save because I'm paranoid. There's a lot of trainers here. They're like hidden in the dark. I don't know how they see me. There's a trainer here we do want to fight. It says I came this far. Yep. God. Why do they all have night vision? It's not fair. Alright, this is the last trainer though. So we should be okay. And another shiny Oddish. It is really interesting that like the Gen 1 art for Oddish is like this green color and then that turns into the shiny sprite for later gens. It's like a little homage to like the OG Oddish. Down, left, down, exit. Down, left, down, exit. There's a couple trainers here to avoid. Oh my god, are you kidding? You kidding me? I thought that was gonna be out of range. I thought we were good. You really don't want to fight any trainers you're not supposed to because we don't want to have to go to any Pokemon centers and we don't want to run out of PPs. So you actually have to be really careful about this. Okay, where do we end up? Yeah, so the repel effect wore off. I forget where we saved. I think it was down, right, left, down. Then there's the I came this far trainer we have to fight. But you can see the repel is no longer in effect, which is wild. Like, it just doesn't save. I think it's literally just setting, like, an integer in, like, some register somewhere that gets, like, overridden as soon as you reset the game. Like, it's not persisted. Oh my god. So obnoxious. This is what my practice basically looked like, also. Was just me being like, uh-oh, I hit a trainer, time to reset. Okay, we are supposed to fight her. I'm gonna save again once we exit Rock Tunnel, and then I'll split on exit Rock Tunnel. Imagine I'd split on exit Rock Tunnel early. Now we know. Okay, thrash about. Like I said, I expected to make a lot of mistakes and lose a bunch of time here, because it's really hard to navigate Rock Tunnel without Flash. Just avoid all these trainers. And I'm biking, so all my movement is finicky as well. But we did it! And now I'm going to exit Rock Tunnel, save, and split. We're almost there. This is the last cave besides Victory Road, also. So luckily, Rock Tunnel's a nightmare of a cave. I always hated it. Even with Flash. Split also. Exit Rock Tunnel. We did it. This is not good time. Yeah, we could literally just go behind this guy. Okay, well, we made it to Lavender. And we don't get to hear the cool music because we're riding the bike, and the bike music doesn't reset on new routes like it does in other games. It's pretty sad. Okay. We're gonna fight this guy on purpose. Fight the gambling man. Bubble Beam it, because that's the smart move to do. Look at this cute little Vulpix. Then we're actually gonna thrash the Vulpix. Then we're gonna proceed with caution. There's a lot of trainers just out and about here. And I forget where they all are. Cool. And then, this is fun. There's a hidden elixir here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here! Haha! We did it! Yeah. Okay, so we got the hidden elixir. Heck yeah. Apparently that's like, that trips a lot of people up. Because if you time it, it's just like, whoops. And we're in Celadon. We're gonna do some shopping. And by TM07, we're going to buy 4 super potions. And buy 10 repels. We're doing a lot of shopping. Yeah, so many things can go wrong in this run. You're absolutely right. This is the entrance. I went down the wrong stairs. Whoops. Okay. About that, we're gonna buy a Poké Doll from this. Oh no, not that guy. Ah, shoot. I'll just sell that. Yeah, sorry. I'm supposed to buy the Poké Doll from this guy. I'm gonna sell that TM I just picked up because bag space is at a premium. And we're not supposed to have that. Okay. This is so much more complicated than Super Princess Peach shopping. Then we're gonna go to the roof. We're gonna buy a freshwater and a sody pop. Then we're going to talk to this little girl. We're gonna give her some bevies, because she's a beverage girly, just like me. And then we're gonna give her another bevy, because she just loves to drink beverages. Okay, just gonna give some cool TMs for some cool moves that we're gonna teach Nito. Then we're gonna buy another freshwater, because we're gonna give that to the thirsty, so many thirsty people in this game. Give it to the thirsty security guard. Then we're going to talk to this guy, and we're gonna buy some not this guy, the other guy. I'm gonna buy some of these cheesing items. For X speed, 3x attack, 4x special. Okay, I think that's it. And we're gonna leave. So, I feel like a lot of Pokemon speedruns, especially for the early gens, does involve just like abusing these X items. Because what they do is they maximize your stats, like the maximum number of stages you can raise it. I'm gonna bicycle left. I'm gonna get fly, and that's a split. Talk to this helpful lady. And we're split here on fly. Then we're going to teach fly. Okay, wait, here's the menuing. Okay. Wah! Okay, we're gonna swap the bike with TM07 for some reason. We're going to use a super repel. We're gonna teach rock slide to Nito. We're gonna teach it over bubble beam. That's how we swap bubble beam to the front there. Then we're going to use TM07, Horn Drill, teach that to Nito over Horn Attack. So Horn Drill is a one-hit KO move. Then we're going going to swap this useless fossil with the X accuracy that we're going to abuse. And then we're going to teach fly to Pidgey. That's why we caught a Pidgey at the beginning of the run. And then we're going to fly to Lavender. There we go. And I'm going to save here. Because we're gonna save a bunch during this run because because we keep messing up and I'm paranoid. And I feel like there's a lot of places where we can, because again, like fighting a trainer by accident is not good. I can at least make them think. Yeah, so this is part of the theory that you killed Eradicate, is that he's like, what are you doing here? Your Pokemon aren't dead. And she's like, well, why are you here then? And it's just a very sad thing. So this is the part of the run where you just start cheesing it. So like I said, the early game is tricky and scary because you have to actually like be good at the game. But now we can just wipe his team out. Because X accuracy gives you 100% accuracy, and Horn Drill is a one-hit KO move with a low accuracy, but like doesn't matter, we can just kill him. So every move is guaranteed to hit and guaranteed to kill. It feels cheap, but it's the way that's the way it is. Now it does mean we're out of PP for Horn Drill, so we do have to make sure that we're using this appropriately. So rival fights, gym leaders, etc. tend to be the play. We just got a Cubone! There's no Cubone, no Marowak left. Smell you later. Alright. So we're gonna avoid these trainers. Then we're going to fight this one. Horn Drill gets 5 PP out of the box. So we just spent all of our PP on the rival fight. So now we're going to use Rock Slide instead. Luckily, Rock Slide is right here in the first slot. There's a lot of... Oh, that's rude. So in Gen 1, there's a 1 in 255 chance of just missing for no reason. And I think it's just bad math. Like, I think the code is just bad. That when they're calculating the odds, like, it's just like, oh, it missed. No way. Really? Maybe Rock Slide has a low... There's no way that was 2 Gen 1 misses in a row. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe the Rock Slide has low accuracy or something. I don't know. That's wild. We're gonna pick up this elixir. I'm gonna go this way. There is a second elixir here that's optional. I'm gonna pick it up because I'm paranoid. Even though I think we're fine. This is not a trainer. This is a heal zone. So now we're fully healed. And then we're gonna go this way. Listen. Then we're going to fight these two up here. So yeah, so even though we're out of PP and low on health, like we just fully healed without having to go to a Pokemon Center and have like a super slow healing process. So that was nice. Nice of the game. I'm gonna Rock Slide again. It's also faster to talk to trainers than to like have the whole like doo 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 like cutscene, so that's why I'm talking to them. I know, right? How dare you? You're right, it's not how you spell elixir. It's funny because I have like my notes in like a Word doc and it just like underlines like you misspelled elixir and I'm just like, listen. Don't tell me how to live my life. Free rare candy. And then we're going to fight a spooky ghost, guys. A spooky ghost. Then we're going to go to the item menu here. We're actually going to swap the full restore with super repel, and then we're going to use the Pokédoll to escape. Boop. Boo classic. Oh no. There's some weird things in Pokemon, in like some older games too. Here's a Team Rocket fight. Like in like Gen 2, like Feraligator's name is like misspelled because they didn't have enough characters to fit the whole thing. Coins scattered everywhere. Oh no. Hope I get a lot of money after this fight. That's so funny. I didn't know that Boo Classic was a thing. That's hilarious. I wonder, like, it's so easy for like typos like that to get released. I mean, that's like the whole like I am error thing in Zelda 2. Was like, it was probably supposed to be like Errol, which is a real name. They weren't just being edgy. The thing is too, like, once the game's out the door and like shipped in like on a cartridge, like you can't like edit it. You can't like live patch it with DLC and whatnot. So like those bugs are just there forever. Okay, we're here to save Mr. Fuji. Then I'm going to split on getting the Poke Flute. Alright. We did have a repel active that whole time, so we didn't have to interact with any shenanigans. Okay, we fly to Celadon. Then we're going to heal at this Pokemon Center because we want that sweet, sweet PP for our Horn Drill. Very essential. And we're going to set up Celadon as our quick warp point. Our dig point. Then we're going to go to Saffron, which is the coolest city. I always loved like Saffron and Goldenrod in Gen 2. Just felt very cool. Alright, so that's why we bought another water for this guard. Actually, I'm gonna put I think my notes are wrong that I have like the bike like super up. Yeah, I think I'm not supposed to have potions or something at this point. But yeah, we're gonna go over here. For Silphco. Oh, we're actually gonna take the elevator. To the 5th floor? No, to the 10th floor. I'm silly. Imagine. Knowing what I'm doing. Okay, so many floors. Why is this building so tall? So we're gonna take the 10th floor Silphco. We're gonna avoid this guy. And then we're gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna fight him the only way we know how. It's so interesting, like, because I am kind of blindly following, like, the route. I don't really know, like, why I'm doing the things I'm doing. But it's interesting to sort of, like, see, like, oh, like, the fastest way to get through this fight and the most, like, efficient is just to one-hit KO it. Which feels like a waste of an accuracy, which seems like a precious item, but I guess it's not. So, we're good. We're gonna pick up all 3 of these items, because it's all good stuff. It's Earthquake, a rare candy, and I believe it was a Carbos. Then we're going to menu, where we swap HM01 with TM26. Then we're going to use the Carbos on Nido, make him faster. Then we're going to teach Earthquake to Nido. Over Rock Slide. Then we're going to swap this useless SS ticket with the XP that we're going to be using. Then we're going to use the rare candies on Nitto. And then I'm going to save. Very cool menuing. Avoid the scientist. We're gonna go down the stairs. Then we're going to go this way. Hug the bottom to avoid this guy. We're out of range for him. This portal. We're supposed to go down. I always do that. We're supposed to go down here, fight this guy. And we just got a really cool move. That happens to be super effective against poison types, which is great because Team Rocket basically exclusively runs poison types. So we're just gonna start earthquaking the crap out of everything. Yeah, so the first chunk of the run, right, is kind of like the things are scary and you have to actually play Pokemon well. The second chunk of the run is thrash everything. And now this third chunk of the run is like X accuracy and horn drill everything. Go this way. I feel like Silph goes like this massive space. I'm just like, yeah, just zipping through it, going right where I need to be. I also really like the music in Gen 1. This portal. Then we're going to walk up. And fight our rival, who's just chilling here in the Team Rocket hideout. Not sus at all. Kind of weird. Yeah, we walked up because, again, like, the rival always, like, walks out of the room, and so the less, like, screen space there is for him to walk, the faster it is. Horn drill, horn drill. Now, we have used a horn drill already, and we're going to save some as well for the Giovanni fight. So we're going to use horn drill twice, and then we're going to start earthquaking. Because levitate's not a thing yet, so we can just do this. Yeah, what are all these punk kids doing here? We're all like a bunch of 10-year-olds. So Earthquake's great because it has stab and also is just a powerful move. And we still have that X accuracy going, so no Gen 1 misses for us. I think. I actually don't know if that's true. Also, yeah. The rival has a Flareon, so Earthquake is a great play for that. Yeah, so you can see there's like one less tile for the rival to walk down. Or, oh yeah, he doesn't have to walk around you, that's what it was. Then I'm going to talk to this guy, he's going to give us a Lapras, which is super cute. I'm not going to nickname it. It's like we normally study this rare endangered creature in our lab, but instead I'm just gonna give it to this 10-year-old kid. He seems like a nice guy. And we fight. There's like 3 fights in a row here, like story scripted fights, because now it's a Team Rocket encounter right after the rival. The pacing is very bizarre. I feel like the Team Rocket fights always come like right after like a major encounter, and it's just like, why are you here like a little bit too late? Luckily, again, nothing has levitate and everything is poison, so we're just gonna earthquake the crap out of these guys. It does kind of feel like they shoehorned in the Team Rocket encounter, or the Jesse and James encounters, like, feels like not, like they kind of just were like, oh, like here's a spot we can add them, but it's like not, the pacing feels off. But look guys, it's Jesse and James, we love them. Blast off at the speed of light again. Yeah, and they don't like walk off, they just like chill. Alright, we're just gonna walk into this, you know, room, whatever. Uh-oh. Like, I love we just, like, open this locked door and just open the door and, like, Giovanni is just there. It's like, oops. Oops. Anyway. So we're fighting him. So we're gonna Earthquake. Then we're gonna Earthquake again. It's a very powerful move. You can see that we're no longer, like, in danger in general. Oh, rude. Earthquake again. Oh gosh, that was unfortunate range. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. It's all good. All good. He didn't heal, so we're fine. Now we're going to X accuracy and Horn Drill. He's using Guard Spec, which I think maxes your... I don't know what actually Guard Spec does. It doesn't matter because we just Horn Drill and die. So, fake. My bad. And that's Giovanni. We split. We remembered to split, guys. Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. It's like, you know that's not correct. And then we actually are allowed to just dig out of this building. For some reason, Silphco is programmed like a cave, so we can use dig and just claw our way out. Now this way. And remember, we healed at Celadon, so our dig spot just is here. Okay, menuing here. Super Repel. Heal Nito optionally. Elixir. And Pokeflute. I'm like squinting. I'm like leaning into squint. We just redid the floors too. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Aw, Snorlax is such a good boy. What a little lad. We're not gonna kill him. He deserves to live. I should have saved before using... Because this is a place we can mess up as well, Cycling Road. There's a lot of trainers here we need to avoid. Okay. Was it here? No. There it is. Okay, I was like, we're looking for a rare candy. No, I actually want to go all the way right, I think. Yeah. And then we just chill here for a bit. And if we were on Vaporeon route, if we'd lost the initial rival fight, we'd have to pick up another item here, which I wrote down somewhere, but we don't have to do that because we're on Flareon route, so we're good. So we're just vibing. Yeah. And that's Cycling Road. Now we're in Fuchsia. Raise your hand if you know how to spell Fuchsia. Dude. I kind of wish it would play just like the regular music when you enter new towns. I feel like there's some good music here in Gen 1. Hey, we're gonna enter the Safari Zone. I'm gonna split when we get the HM at the end of the Safari Zone. Safari Zone. Words are hard. It's a tricky one. Okay, let's see. Right, it's right up onto levels. Pick up full restore. There's the full restore. Okay, then up left. this way. I want to be careful not to waste steps here because that is how time is counted. Then super repel again. Left. Up. Here. Second level. Down. Left. Way up. Skip the item. Up left, up left, up, past, down. Okay. Cycle around. It's really just winging it. Down this way. Then gold teeth. Then left to house for HM3. Yeah, so I'll split on HM3. Cool. That is correct. You win. And we're gonna dig again. Fight to Saffron. Now we're gonna fight one of the hardest gym fights in a casual playthrough. Hardest gym leaders in a casual playthrough, but super trivial in the speedrun. Okay, let's see. Let's do top left, bottom left, bottom left. Sabrina. Save anyway. Yeah. Listen, words are hard. English is I feel like I had a lot of teachers be like, oh, English is a funny language. English is very weird. So this Abra can't hurt us, I don't think. I think it's just a setup Abra. Yeah, it just uses flash, but we have X accuracy, so it's trying to like lower our accuracy, but like it's not gonna do anything. X speed, and then we can kill this Abra. And because we X speed, we're also much more likely to crit. But I think that it doesn't. The most important thing is that we just hit first. Earthquake, earthquake. Yeah, it's like level 50. Like Sabrina is such a difficult gym leader for a casual playthrough. Because you can also get to, right, like, you can get to Saffron at a pretty low level. And we're gonna kill this Alakazam. We're faster than the Alakazam because of the X speed, and Horn Drill, guaranteed kill. Easy fight. So apparently, yeah, Sabrina fight's just completely free, which is funny. Yes, and that's good too. We want to start, because now gym leaders will start giving us items that we can't hold, and so we'll skip the whole spiel where they explain what the thing does. I'm gonna fly to Fuchsia. And I'm going to... we forgot to split on Sabrina. Classic. Okay. Whoop. I'm a fool. Okay. Point this guy. Fight this guy. This gym is so confusing because all of the trainers have psychic type Pokemon, but Koga is a poison type gym leader. But whatever. So we're gonna Earthquake this Drowsy to kill it. And I think he has like 2 or 3 more. He has 3 more Pokemon, so now we're going to Thrash. Because again, we don't want to use Thrash if there's more than like 3 Pokemon, because we have a chance to become confused. And that's just, we don't want to deal with that. But if they have 3 Pokemon, then Thrash is just an easy win. And saves on PP. guy. On the right, go this way. I'm gonna fight this guy. You can kind of see where the walls are. It's like Ninja, there's secret hidden walls. I feel like on a little like Game Boy Color screen too, that didn't have a backlight, it was really hard to actually see these walls. Here on like the emulator, it's very bright and shiny. Earthquake and then Earthquake Thunderbolt. And we want to make sure we're at over 85 HP before fighting Koga, but I think unless the Hypno hits us really hard, we should be okay. Yeah, perfect. That's what you love to see. Okay, so we're good on Koga. Remind me to split after Koga, also. I liked how in Gen 2, like, the daughter of Koga was like a... I don't remember if she was a gym leader or Elite Four. But it was cute. X accuracy. It's everyone's favorite play. Yeah, so we want to be healed because Psychic is gonna hurt. So we're using the X accuracy horn drill technique because it's nice and safe. We're speedy. And in fact, we actually want to be more speedy. We're gonna go ahead and X speed as well because these Venonat can't quite kill us with their psychics. Woo! Horn drill, and I think we should be fast enough to kill at this point. I think this is why we heal to 85 so that we live these psychics. Maybe even if one crit, I'm not sure. And actually something fun is if you're in the red zone, a lot of sound cues don't play because you got the obnoxious like beeping sound. Yeah, so we don't have space in our bag, which is great because we get to skip all the gym leader spiels from now on. We don't need any more of their TMs. Leave. Then we're going to talk to the warden of the Safari Zone and give him back his gold teeth. Gonna call it a night? Table of Future Pronunciation for the stream. Let's go. Well, thanks for hanging out, and yeah. Have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your week. I'll see you Thursday for some more Pogo. Okay, so we're going to swap the super, or we're going to use the super repel. We're going to move the X attack to slot 6. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move these useless potions out of the way. And space for X attack. I'm going to teach Ice Beam to Nito. Over Thrash. We no longer need Thrash. Thank you for the good luck. Then we're going to teach Surf and Strength to Lapras, because that's the play. That's Fly. That's Cut. That's Surf and Strength. We're gonna, yep. And fly to Pallet Town. Because now we can surf. But first we're gonna talk to Mom, because it's always important to check in on your mother. And because she'll heal us really quickly. Oh, I always forget that you can't just like talk to the water to surf. You have to like do this whole nonsense. We have a super repel active, so we should be able to just surf our way all the way to Cinnabar. very cute. Then we're gonna hang out in this spooky mansion that's full of Ditto and Growlithe and whatnot. Right, up, left stairs. Secret button, secret button. Who wouldn't? Indeed. I'm sure this is really confusing if you're playing casually and not like basically just being told exactly what to do and where to go. We're gonna pick up this Carbos. Then we're gonna go down the stairs. We're gonna go up and then left and then down. We're gonna avoid this trainer and push the secret button. Who wouldn't? Avoid this guy. There is a chance to find, even though we have a repel active, there's still a chance to find high level Pokemon because repels are weird and they don't work on like, yeah, it's like, oh, it's a chance to repel like weak Pokemon was like the lore, I guess. Left up. Left up, right hallway. Nope. Gross, not it. My notes are so terrible. Here we go. Up this hallway, hugging the left to avoid this trainer, and then inside the bedroom there's a secret switch. I'm gonna go left. Yeah. We wasted a lot of steps. And down, get the secret key, and then we're gonna leave. Okay. And we're still here at Celadon. It's all intentional. I'm gonna fly back to Cinnabar. I don't think it's worth biking. I mean, it's probably worth biking, but too late now. And here we are in Blaine's gym. Blaine's gym is fun because you just get to answer a bunch of trivia questions. Yes, which is debatable. I don't think Caterpie evolves into Butterfree is a true statement, but okay. It's what the game wants to hear, though. This is easy because it's just spamming A or B, depending on if it's yes or no. Easiest gym, honestly. No. No. Then this one's yes. And then this is a no. Then I'm going to save before the Blaine fight, just in case things go awry, because things have gone awry in practice before. Then we're gonna fight Blaine. Blaine. Blaine is a fire gym, which is great because we are ground type, so we're just gonna earthquake everything. Now we are a bit under leveled for the gym, so we are gonna use an X attack here to make sure that we're strong enough to kill. Takedown is great because it does recoil. I don't know if that's actually enough to do anything, but it helps. Every little bit helps. And now we're going to earthquake again. Bow, 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 bow. I feel like the trick to having a really good time on this run is just like menuing. Make room for my gift. No, absolutely not. Whatever. Splits are hard. How do y'all remember to split all the time? Yeah, I feel like I just need to like... I feel like building muscle memory on the menus is like the way to actually go fast in this game. All the way left. Let me fight her. We're on like a boss rush at this point. Actually, wow, we're only 2 hours in. I really thought that this was gonna take like 3 hours, but I think we're actually gonna be maybe 2.5. Like we're zipping along. I think it's gonna be a sub 3, y'all. Just exciting stuff. Now world record is 153, so we're definitely like far off from that, but Erica's great because we put off fighting her for a while. So she's low level and we have Ice Beam, so this should be pretty easy. I think one of the reasons too that we put off fighting her is that I don't know if we're... No, I think we're neutral to grass, not weak to it. It's hard to know for sure. We have Ice Beam, so we can just kill. So yeah, we were under leveled for Blaine, but we're over leveled for this Erica. Split on Erica. Easy. It's like 3 minutes. Not even. That was like 2 minutes. I like how they all say something different about making room. Like it's like each NPC is saying, hey, you should make room for my gift. Now we're gonna fly to Viridian because it's time to fight Giovanni again already. Save. Because this is a gym we could mess up, in theory. So the funny thing with this gym is actually, what we're gonna do is first fight this guy. Cool trainer. It's very cool. Ice Beam him. And fight this guy who I labeled as the Karate King. Because he's the Karate King. Which is very cool. Apparently Machoke is just an absolute beast because we keep doing all these like setup strats to kill. Alright. So easy clap. No, we still got another one, too. We have the X attack so we can just earthquake everything. We want to make sure we're at least 110 HP. We may need to use one of those potions. Just to make sure we're not under the threshold, because that would be really sad to die. Yeah, we didn't level up. So I'm gonna use a potion. Or I'm gonna leave first. So here's the funny thing with this gym, is that the fastest way through it is to just leave. And come back and reset the room. And then you can actually just walk straight to Giovanni and avoid all of these trainers. And all of these sliding puzzles. I'm gonna... I think we have a potion somewhere. Perfect. Cool. Now time to fight Giovanni. This is the last gym leader, y'all. We're actually, like, making pretty good time. I'm shook. I'm shook. I don't know. I didn't time how long my practice runs took, because I also, like, took breaks and then it wasn't, like, super accurate. But I thought for some reason it was gonna take, like, 3 hours. Let's see. X speed. Because we want to go speedy. We want to be fast. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, well, 2 can play at that game. That's why we heal. I'm gonna heal... No, X accuracy. I think he's gonna use an item. Or, yeah, a move like that. Perfect. We have X accuracy, so we can horn drill. And now, because we're speedy and have perfect accuracy, I think we're safe. I think we're good to just kill. I think that person had tried to attack us that would have been bad. But we took a gamble and it paid off. And now we can just kill everything. And I love that Giovanni's team is just composed of, like, big beefy guys. Just kaiju. It's very cool. Alright, and there's Giovanni. Nailed that split. So I was like, ah. I do not have space for this. I know. That's intentional. Heal to at least that. And then we're going to use super repel. And then we're gonna bike. Because we're off to Victory Road. But first... wait, this isn't the way. This is not the way. I'm a fool. And I used my super repel too, so now we're gonna... Oh, no, it's this way. Nailed it. Time for a rival fight. Okay. Nailed it. Guys, I definitely have practiced before and I know the route. Alright, let's fight this schmuck. So we use the repel, we healed. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to Carbos. Oops. Oops. That's fine. What was I trying to do? Okay, we're supposed to use X special here. Oh lord. Nailed it. Guys, we're crushing this. I hope I didn't need that Carbos for this fight. I hope it's just for in general. Ow. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I probably should have saved too at some point. My goodness. Okay. We're playing it fast and loose here. Luckily we're in the red zone, so that means that, gosh, I hope we're fast enough. It's gonna be really sad if we die, because I don't think we saved after Giovanni. Did we save? We saved before the Giovanni gym, at least. So we should be okay. It won't set us back too far. We'd have to do Giovanni again, which is kind of a bummer. And then remind me to... We're gonna have to use Carbos after this. Because we were supposed to do that and I forgot in the menuing. Whoopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I just want to swap something with X special. Okay, see, we're fine. We didn't need the Carbos for this fight. It's fine. I'm gonna save though. I'm gonna Carbos and save. Okay, easy rival fight. No worries. Didn't even have to X accuracy horn drill spam. Easy peasy. Smell you later. It's supposed to be the 6th slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the X special, and then use the Carbos. Incognito. And then save. And then we're off to Victory Road. For real this time. Do I have to go through all this nonsense? Ooh, I like the music doesn't get overridden here. Very cool. The drama of the moment is not lost. There's no Pokemon here. There's a hidden ether here we want. I don't know if there's any Pokemon in this water. Oh, then we definitely want to be biking all the time. And Victory Road. Okay, I want to use Strength. And we want to also use a Super Repel here. I want to push this first boulder into place. Victory Road's wild. There's some strategy too that runners use where they like can turn and like make the little smoke go in the wrong direction. There's a little like dust kick up. Some glitch. It's not a glitch because it's a glitchless run, but a trick. A nifty little thing. Okay. Yeah, up the thing. Avoid this trainer. Avoid this trainer. God, did I save recently? Again. I believe here we use a Super Repel again, and then we use Strength again. Push this boulder into place. And that's how we save. Before we use the repel too. Big brain, big brain. I think as I like get more comfortable with the route, like I'll eventually like stop saving so frequently. But I think right now, since we keep running into trainers by accident, I think it's a good call. A good safety strat. Yeah. Going to use repel. Yeah. Everyone loves boulder pushing puzzles, right? There's Moltres also. Very cool. Yeah, loop around. Counterclockwise loop to stairs. Push third boulder into place. Oh, yeah. It's like up this way. And then these stairs lead to Moltres, but we're not gonna do that yet. It's not time. We don't need Moltres. Whee! This is almost as fun as pushing boulders at the top of Mount Crownell. So these stairs, I believe, lead to Moltres. I looked at that once, and I was like, ah, neato. There's a chance with a repel to still have high-level Pokemon like Onyx attack, which is very fun, very cool. I'm gonna go around this way, avoid this trainer. I don't know if we messed up the steps, I guess. Right down, level down, hug wall, bottom right. Push boulder down hole. Super repel, bike, push boulder left. That would have spawned anyway, honestly. Push the boulder down the hole, then we drop down, then we're going to use a super repel here. And strength again. It's interesting like where the bike music doesn't get overridden. Push boulder left to open up this little gate. It's very confusing. I don't know how I ever got through Victory Road as a kid, because like it's not super clear that putting the boulders on buttons like unlocks doors. Ooh. And that's Victory Road. So now we're going to heal. We're going to deposit all the spares. We no longer need them. Kill the spares. So they can join Pikachu. Pidgey. Charmander. And Lapras. All we need is A. Then we're gonna buy some full restores. And revives are useless because you only have one Pokemon, so. And then I'm going to save before the Lorelei. We're gonna save after every Elite Four, just to be safe. But here we go. Time to fight Lorelei. So someone asked earlier, how are we going to fight Lorelei, an Ice-type gym leader, or Elite Four member, when we have, you know, this ground-type Pokemon? Ooh, that bubble beam hurts! Luckily we have one drill. This is the answer. We're gonna cheese it. Leave nothing to chance. Jinx's Gen 1 cry is so funny. Iconic behavior. And then Lapras. And that's Lorelei. Easy clap. Next up is Bruno. We're going to use the Max Ether on Horndrill. Because we need that Horndrill. We're gonna save. Like I said, we're gonna save before every Elite Four. I've been burned in the past by that. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! I love that energy. Alright, let's talk about Bruno. So this seems like a pretty just like anything goes kind of fight. Bruno's interesting because he's like kind of rock, kind of fighting. He's just kind of a little bit everywhere. So I kind of like, this is what I like about the Elite Four in Gen 1 is they're not like perfectly, let's see, Ice Beam, Horn Drill. They're not like perfectly one-to-one on types, right? It's like, oh, like a little bit of variety. Horn Drill, Horn Drill. Ice Beam. And Horn Drill. And that is Bruno. Save again. I like that Agatha has this like lavender tower vibe, music vibe. Let's fight Agatha. We'll use our X speed. I do like how we bought like exactly the right number of everything. Confusion's not good. That's a bad, I hate that. Okay, we're good, we're fine. The cool thing about Agatha, she's like a ghost type gym, like Elite Four member, but most of her Pokemon are also poison type. Cause for some reason, cause they didn't have dark in Gen 1, so like, I feel like they wanted her to have dark energy. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to Ice Beam anyway. So, I'm glad the Earthquake didn't hit. Or maybe Earthquake doesn't hit Flying type because I'm dumb. Whatever. Because it's Flying type. Levitate's not real, but Flying is. I'm silly. Okay, it's fine. We don't need these Earthquake. We're fine. That's what the Elixir's for. So again, yeah. The Haunter and Gengar are like Poison type. Or maybe Haunter's Pure Ghost. I can't remember. No, it's Poison. Very cool. Yeah, so I feel like she has just like Poison energy. But she's not like a technically. I guess all her Pokemon are poison, which is weird. Because I always thought of her as ghost type. Anyway, that's Agatha. Then I'm going to heal. Fully heal, because why not? We got the full restores for it. Save. And now it's time to fight Lance. This actually, yeah, we're making really good time. I'm surprised. I really thought this was going to be somewhere between 3 and 4 hours. I had no clue. Dragons are mythical Pokemon. The fun thing with Dragon type in Gen 1 is that there's no dragon attacking move besides Dragon Rage, which does a fixed 40 HP of damage. It's pretty fun. Gen 1's very weird. Oh god. Ouch. And that's why we Thunderbolt immediately after. We don't like set up, because we have two X specials we want to set up, which is weird because I thought the X special would maximize your special stat, but apparently it doesn't. So we use 2 X specials, and we hope we live this. And then we Ice Beam, so now we have maximum, I think maximum special. I don't know how that works actually. I would assume the X item is maximized. The special's weird because it's combining attack and defense. But we're good now. Oh, we're in the red zone too, so we get to skip all these like little sounds. All these, yeah, sound effects and cries and whatnot. Look how fast we're going. Look at all this nonsense we get to skip. You can see how much faster the text is. Because that annoying little like beeping sound is just eating up all of the channels. Alright, time to heal again. Or you would have been. Or am I? A, no! You're like, A is not the champion. A is the champion. Sending some mixed signals here. Very confusing. Save. And here we go. Yeah, any type of PSL team to beat any Pokemon type. I know, let's go. Do you think sub 230? I don't know how long this fight's gonna take. Sub 230? Let's find out. We're almost there. Thanks for the good luck. Oh yeah, and for some reason battle animations are turned back on for the champion fight, even though it's off in settings. Ow! Oh my god! Why'd that do so much? Good lord. Hopefully this kills. I guess, yeah, that red zone. Time save, I guess. The good news is we can actually heal here on the Executor because Executor can't hurt us. Funny enough. I guess it can Leech Seed us. But I don't think it can do a damaging attack. Yeah, it can seed us, but like it can't hurt us. Ice Beam. Actually, it's supposed to be Earth. It's supposed to be Hydro Horn Drill. Whoopsie. Which is wild because you'd think Ice Beam would work, but okay. That was my bad. Oh, that's bad. I'm so dumb. Okay, it's fine because, like I said, we have a full restore for a reason. We're just playing poorly. I'm getting stressed, guys. It's the end of the line. Okay, here we go. Please don't hypnotize me again. I should have horn drilled. I'm a fool. Hope I didn't need that ice beam for anything. Because we're out of ice beams now. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Magneton is weak to Earthquake. It's fine. You're right. It's fine. It's fine. Again, like, this is such a low stakes. Okay, we're not gonna get sub 230, but that's okay. This is a low stakes, run. Because it's the first run, so we're just vibing. Okay, and then we're gonna Earthquake the Flareon. It's cool that the champion has like a different Pokemon depending on how you did at the beginning of the game. Especially like if you lose the rival fight, it gives you a Vaporeon, I think because Pikachu's super effective against it, and so it's kind of like, yeah, it's a bit of like power scaling for you. Okay. There's the champion. So that's a sub 230 champion. But we need to finish the run properly. So unfortunately time is gonna be in like a minute. But 230 is a great goal for next time. Super achievable. We messed up so many places. I think that we can absolutely get a sub 230. No problem. So one of the reasons that we deposit all of our Pokemon in the PC before coming to Elite Four is because at the very end here we get a little montage of all the Pokemon that are champion ranked. And so the more Pokemon you have, the longer that montage takes. Thank you for the GG. We're not there quite there yet, but we're about to split. About to hit time. I appreciate the GG. I appreciate you hanging out and sticking around to the end of the run. Okay, it's right after Pokedex rating. You have a lot to do. Look Pokemon grassy areas. And that's time. All right! For a first run, honestly, 2.5 hours is much shorter than I expected. I thought it was gonna be like 3 hours. I'm happy with that. 2:30 is like around where my Minish Cap Glitchless time is. I think. I don't remember. What's my PB on Minish Cap? It's like on my page. But yeah, I feel like I like that length of, like, I feel like when I'm looking for like a game to speedrun, I'm really looking for like, oh yeah, my glitch is 2:29. Perfect. Yeah, so like, yeah. When I'm looking for a game to speedrun, I'm looking for something that's in that like sweet spot where it's like I can just like bang out a run in like an evening after work, and still make it to karaoke after. That's what Mondays are all about, speedruns and karaokeing. But yeah, that's our first Pokemon Yellow run. If I know how to beat, honestly, we struggled so hard on Brock. Oh my god. We forgot to split though, so we have no idea. I guess it was 23 minutes and we finally beat almost 24, which is, I don't think that's like a good time at all. So again, world record's like 153. I'm trying to, I think 2:30 is not bad for a first run. I feel like this run is very optimized. That, yeah, it's wild. And then we had to reset in Rock Tunnel a bunch of times, so we could definitely do better on that. And then yeah, just remembering to split everywhere else would be helpful. Luckily, I think we didn't incorrectly split anywhere. Take a look at speedrun.com again, if I have that pulled up somewhere. Lol. Yeah, exactly. It's like this. Where is it? Pokemon Yellow. So I'm trying to think like what's a reasonable time to target. I think sub 2:30 we can easily do. We made so many mistakes. Sub 2 might be kind of tricky because again, like I feel like this run is very highly optimized where it's easy to get like sub 3 or like sub 2:30, but then like trying to get sub 2 is going to be tricky. The top 50 runs are sub 2 hours. So if I want to crack the top 50, that's the thing too, is like most of the games the other 2 games that I've speedrun in the past have a very small community. So it's like, oh, if you want to crack like the top 10, you can do that. Versus this is like the top 50 is all pretty solid. I think we can get closer to 2 hours though. I don't think that's unreasonable. I think we've lost a lot of time in very obvious places. So yeah, that's my first Yellow run. We did it. We're gamers. We've added a 3rd game to our roster of games we know how to speedrun now. And I'm excited for next Monday to continue on our journey here. As a reminder, all bits, subs, and donations throughout this entire month are going to be going towards Trans Lifeline, so do get those donations in as well. We're celebrating 2 years of streaming with a whole charity event. It's very exciting, very cool. Yeah, and if we hit $100, I'll do a duo stream with the Nerd Twitch where we do Poke Hoarders, and if we hit $200, I will play Pokemon Stadium minigames blindfolded. So that's good content. That's content y'all crave. Let's get some music in here. Yes, thank you for stream. Because stream wouldn't be stream without all of your wonderful support. Oh, see you. Same thing. Let's go ahead and send some love to... Let's see, is there anyone playing Pokemon Yellow that we could go hang out with? Go send some vibes over to. What do we got for content? Anyone speedrunning? Oh, someone's nuzlocking. Someone is speedrunning. They speak French. I don't know if they speak English. We can send some love over to... Let's see. Or we can send some love to Nuzlocke vibes. That sounds fun. Cool, so let's go ahead and raid Cryptid Indrid. Very cool. All right. So yeah, send some vibes, send some good luck on their Nuzlocke. They're just cozy, they're chilling, they're playing Pokemon Yellow. And thanks all for hanging out. And I will see you all Thursday for some Pokemon Go. And I think Saturday there's a community day, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll see you for that as well. But until then, have a great rest of your Monday night and a great rest of your week. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Bye.